Number 1. Bigfin Squid. Bigfin squid are a group of cephalopods in the genus Magnapina and family Magnapinidae. Little is known about the bigfin squid as no adult specimens have ever been captured or sampled. Nonetheless, these animals are notable for their arms and tentacles that are extremely long and thought to be 4 to 8 meters in length. Currently, scientists have officially described 3 species of these giant squid, but there may be more. Only more sightings of these unique animals will help us to understand them more. Bigfin squid are widely distributed throughout the world's deep ocean, and they can live deeper than any other known squid. They live at extreme depths of nearly 4,800 meters in the deep sea. They have been spotted off the coast of Ghana, Senegal, south of Mauritius, the Gulf of Mexico, Hawaii, in the area of Rodriguez Island, the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and even around Australia. Bigfin squid stand out from other squid because of their extremely long arms and tentacles. These have been estimated at up to 15 to 20 times the mantle length, making some of the largest specimens at 8 meters or more. What's more, the appendages also seem to be held perpendicular to the body, creating the appearance of strange elbows. Like other squid, bigfin squid have 8 arms and 2 tentacles, each covered with microscopic, sticky suckers. But the arms and tentacles are indistinguishable from each other, unlike other squid. Also, it is thought that the appendages have little muscle and likely rely on water movement to maintain their characteristic pose. Very little is known about the diet or the feeding behavior of these deep-sea squid. It is thought by scientists that they feed by dragging their arms and tentacles along the seafloor and grabbing edible organisms from the floor. They may also use a trapping technique and trap zooplankton as and when it swims past or bumps into their arms. Number 2. The Ningen. Over the past few years, rumors have circulated in Japan about the existence of Arctic humanoid lifeforms inhabiting the icy waters of the Antarctic. Reportedly observed on multiple occasions by crew members of government-operated whale research ships, these so-called Ningens are said to be completely white in color with an estimated length of 20 to 30 meters. Eyewitnesses describe them having a human-like shape, often with legs, arms, and even 5-fingered hands. Sometimes they are described as having fins or a large mermaid-like tail instead of legs or even tentacles. The only visible or identifiable facial features are the eyes and mouth. According to one account, crew members on deck observed what they initially thought was a foreign submarine in the distance. When they approached, however, it became clear from the irregular shape of the thing that it was not man-made, it was alive. The creature quickly disappeared underwater and was never seen again. Number 3. The Frilled Shark. The frilled shark is a strange, prehistoric-looking shark that lives in the open ocean and spends much of its time in deep, dark waters far below the sea surface. Its long, cylindrical body reaches lengths of nearly 2 meters, and its fins are placed far back on the body. The frilled shark gets its name from the frilly appearance of its gill slits. Frilled sharks are active predators and may lunge at potential prey, swallowing it whole, even if it is quite large. Their normal swimming style, however, is distinctly eel-like, as they swim in a serpentine fashion. The preferred prey of the frilled shark is squid, and they have several rows of long teeth, each with 3 long points, that are perfect for snagging the soft bodies of this prey. Though they specialize on squids, frilled sharks are known to eat a variety of fishes and also other sharks. Frilled sharks are only very rarely encountered in the wild, so little is known about their ecology. The limited information that scientists do have is based on dissection of individuals captured in deep-sea net fisheries and observation of the occasional live individual in captivity. Frilled sharks reproduce via internal fertilization and give live birth. However, they do not connect to their young through a placenta, like in most mammals. Instead, embryos live off of energy obtained from yolk sacs, and only after the juveniles are able to survive on their own does the mother give birth to her young. Little is known about the population trends of frilled sharks, but they are rarely encountered by humans and are likely naturally rare. In some places they are accidentally caught as bycatch in fisheries targeting other species, and in these cases, they may be kept and used as food. No fisheries specifically target frilled sharks. Experts, as a result of their natural rarity and occasional capture in some fisheries, consider the frilled shark to be near threatened with extinction. Number 4. Stygiomedusa gigantea. Stygiomedusa gigantea, commonly known as the giant phantom jelly, is a part of the monotypic genus of deep-sea jellyfish, Stygiomedusa. This jellyfish was only sighted 110 times in 110 years. It is a jellyfish that is rarely seen, but believed to be widespread throughout the world, with the exception of the Arctic Ocean. Stygiomedusa gigantea is thought to be one of the largest invertebrate predators in the ecosystem. It is commonly found in the ocean's midnight zone, reaching depths as deep as 6,665 meters. Stygiomedusa gigantea has an umbrella-shaped bell that can grow up to 1 meter. The bell's pliant tissue allows for the jellyfish to stretch 4 to 5 times its size, presumably to engulf their prey. Their forearms have a paddle-like or kite-like shape and can grow up to 10 meters in length. The arms grow in a V-shape transversely, with a wider base and tapering towards the ends. They do not have any stinging tentacles and instead use their arms to trap and engulf their prey, which consists of plankton and small fish. An analysis of a collected Stygiomedusa gigantea showed that their jelly appears a red-orange color only when there is visible light. However, since they dwell in the deep ocean, visible light does not penetrate far enough. Thus, the giant jellyfish may appear invisible or glow orange very faintly in its surroundings, depending on the depth of the water. Furthermore, their bodies being made of either spongy tissue or jelly allows for the species to withstand the enormous deep ocean pressure of 5,800 pounds per square inch. Known to be one of the largest invertebrate predators in the deep sea, the giant phantom jellyfish's typical prey consists of plankton and small fish. The Stygiomedusa gigantea tends to be more dominant in locations with a low productivity system, which in turn deters other predatory organisms, like fish, to high productivity systems. However, the jellyfish remains an important predator for the deep sea, often competing with squids and whales. Number 5. The Pacific Blackdragon. The Pacific Blackdragon is a deep-sea predator that lives in the deep waters of the eastern Pacific Ocean from about 200 to 1,000 meters deep. Though they spend most of their time in these deep waters, Pacific Blackdragons are known to migrate toward the surface at night, following their preferred prey of small crustaceans and other fishes. As they are ambush predators, their bodies are dark black. And even their stomachs are coated with black tissue to block out any light that might be produced by bioluminescent light-producing animals that they eat. Along their dark bodies, Pacific Blackdragons have several rows of specialized light cells, called photophores, that are probably used to attract mates. They have a separate light organ at the end of the long barbel that hangs down from the chin. This organ is used as a lure to attract prey toward their teeth-filled mouths. Adults reach approximately 2 feet in length and are skinny and eel-like, though these fish are not closely related to true eels. Even though it lives in deep waters, the preferred depths of the Pacific Blackdragon receive some sunlight during the day, so the eyes are large and well-developed. Interestingly, most of the characteristics that I mentioned only apply to the females. The males are much smaller, have no teeth, stomach, or barbel, and are unable to feed. They never really leave the larval stage of development, and all of their energy comes from the egg yolk. Males only live long enough to mate, soon after which they die. This extreme difference in the sexes has been documented in other deep-sea species as well, and may be a means to reduce competition for limited resources while preserving the importance of mixing genes through sexual reproduction. Larvae of both sexes have extraordinary, stalked eyes that they absorb as they mature into young juveniles. Pacific Blackdragons are not eaten by people, and there is no evidence to suggest that people have any negative affects on their populations. They are likely naturally rare, however, and any changes to the deep-sea environment could threaten this interesting species. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, hit the like button, and stay tuned for more videos in the near future.